Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Module 7, Week 7. It's our last week of new content. Hope you all got a chance to relax and enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday. So this week we're going to be looking at organizational change and culture, two of my favorite topics. Very famous quote, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast," talks about the importance of organizational culture in terms of understanding, predicting, and influencing behavior. So we actually teach an entire course on organizational change. I'm going to be teaching it for the leadership department in the spring. So if you're interested in learning more, there's a lot more to know. So let's see. So we've got a couple of chapters, or one partial chapter, and then some journal articles about servant leadership. So this is your last journal, and it's the last characteristic of principled leaders, the Citadel. So in your discussion, I'm going to ask you to describe an organization that you're familiar with. Share the artifacts. So what are the physical manifestations of culture? And then try to help us understand underlying shared values and assumptions. So it can be an organization that you're a part of or one that you're familiar with. So share that with everybody. Okay, so here's a video from David Letterman. If any of you remember this late night show from the past, kind of exaggerating, of course, the organizational culture of GE compared to the David Letterman show. Give you some ideas. So the written assignment, this is an individual assignment, is for you to identify a change, a specific change that you would like to see in your workplace. I said work, home, or another organization. So put that in the goal section. And so the idea here is that if you're planning a change, you can identify what are the forces that are working with you and the forces that are working against you as part of your initial analysis of the situation. So do this for an individual change that you're interested in. I have a document here you can use, but sometimes the formatting messes up, so you don't have to use that at all. What are the driving and restraining forces for your change? And then through your readings, how would you shift the equilibrium? Okay, what specific restraining forces or driving forces will you be working on and why? And who will resist and how will you handle that resistance? One thing we can be sure of, change is constant and resistance to change is also constant. Then your final journal for this class is on the last characteristic, serving others before self. And so in the materials, you have some links to the original Greenleaf website and creation of servant leadership. So that's our 7th week, last week of new content. Have a great week. Let me know if you have any questions.